Bună dimineața. A few mosquitoes around right now. It is the 21st of May, and this is day 49 for Paul and Tammy's backpacking and brews trek across Romania on the Via Transilvanica. Day 49, wow. Most that we've ever been on any one trail, for sure, by a week and a half or so. Anyway, it is a beautiful day today. The sun is shining, a little bit of a breeze. It's in the 50s. It's about 10 o'clock. We got a late start today, heading up to 64, I think, this afternoon. And we are leaving Seku, S-E-C-U, might be Seku, and heading toward Resita. And Seku is a suburb of Resita, something like that. But it's a 9-mile day, a little over 9 miles, I think 1,000 feet elevation gain, so not too bad. A whole lot better than yesterday's long day, which was close to 18 miles, and I forget what the elevation gain was, but we talked about that yesterday. So we stayed last night at Hotel Tourist, and boy, they were just so accommodating. They had some issues with the hot water, but just did everything they could to make us feel comfortable and fix the problems with the water, which they eventually did. And what a neat little spot. It's had a restaurant, so we had breakfast included, and we let's see, what did we do? So one night there, I booked it through booking.com, and I forget the price offhand, but we think it was good value. There's not a whole lot of choices right here in Seku. There's a campsite, which we didn't stay in, and then there's this hotel. So, but it's a really nice little retreat out in the middle of almost nowhere. There's no 4G service, but they did have Wi-Fi. The room was very comfortable once the heating got sorted out. And like I said, they were very accommodating. We had dinner there, had some drinks as well. We met a couple from the UK and Germany. They live separately, but they are a couple on this trek, and they're doing a good portion of the Via Transilvanica, heading the same direction we are. They're heading, I forget where they started. Started several stages or sections back, but they're heading all the way to the Danube as well. Resita, Severn, some Severn where we're headed, but they're going to be a day. I think they're taking a day, zero day in Resita, so we'll be at least a day ahead of them at that point, because we're not taking any more rest days, not planned anyway. So a shorter day today. Got started late though, which was not a big deal. We don't want to be out when the sun gets too hot. And we've got a reservation at Penthouse Luxury. It's an apartment in downtown Resita, right where everything is. So should be lots of eatery choices. And there's an orange store. We got to re-up our SIM cards, add some more time to them, because they'll run out on the 27th. And this is a good sized town to be able to do that. But anyway, yeah, this place sounds pretty nice. They've already given me instructions on how to get in the apartment. They typically, for the apartments, there's like a little lockbox at the bottom, or the entryway to the complex, and they give you the code to the lockbox, and the lockbox has a key for the apartment in it. And then and when you leave, you enter the code again, open up the box, and put the key back in. So it works well. There's no need to have personal interaction necessarily with something like that. And then if you get stuck, there's always phone call or WhatsApp or messaging through booking.com. So we think it works pretty well. And we've got some errands to run in Resita, and we're hopefully going to meet a Tasu Liesa point of contact in Resita, somebody that Julian put us in contact with, and hopefully talk to him about a few things and share some stories, and look forward to that as well. So anyway, that's us. We're on this trail right now. We're heading up from the river and creek, and the mosquitoes, yeah, they're pretty hungry yesterday and this morning, and we'll see what the day brings, but Kale Buna, as they say. So we have climbed out of the valley from Seku, where we stayed at the Hotel Tourist, and we've got this gorgeous view at a kilometer stone. I'm not sure what number, but beautiful view of the lake that we just climbed up from, in the valley that it's in, and then just a 360-degree view of everything. Actually over the hump, but anyways, kind of a spoiler alert, not spoiler alert, but the stamp they give you at Hotel Tourist has got a water fountain on it. Not a waterfall, but a water fountain, and the impression being is that you keep on walking along the trail and you'll see this water fountain. So you could not see a water fountain the whole way up here. I think you got to take a different trail from the hotel in order to see it, which is off the Via Transilvanica. So we weren't able to see a water fountain that is apparently associated with the lake, but we do have a glorious view right now. Just wonderful. And looks like a marina down there and some nice homes, maybe even hotels, possibly, not sure. Oh, look at the snake. He's got it doesn't look like a viper, but who knows?
He's sticking out.
He is. He's probably about 1.5 feet long. Just soaking up some sun. We're about 7 miles in. It's 12:30 in the afternoon, and we just made a left turn onto this part of the trail, and voila, here's this cobblestone pathway. We're not entirely sure why. Maybe the book or the guide explains what it is or why it's here, but totally unusual in this sort of wooded area that we just have been in and then come out of. I mean, it's still wooded, but it's immature tree growth. So this must have been, okay, now we're turning into concrete. So yeah, what was this at one time? Who knows? We'll try to look at the book or the guide and see what it tells us. So we've reached the end of that where the cobblestones were, and it's this huge industrial area. But this we just came down from this direction coming up right here, and it turned into more cobblestone after the concrete. And at the end of it, on Google Maps, it shows Hadina di Zgora 3. No idea what it is, but this is a very, very sort of industrial area, and you can see a big cooling tower over here to the right. I don't know if the nuclear cooling tower or old or what. I know for some other fuels, even coal powered, I think they had cooling towers, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, we quickly walked into an industrial area. So we crossed the street, that main road, and we're overlooking what is certainly part of Resita, and there's an big old cathedral down there, sort of a big industrial area there, And then further on behind that big smokestack there, we think is Resita and our 10th story penthouse luxury apartment. So waiting for us. But yeah, quite a view of the valley and this cemetery, and just an interesting set of buildings, all mixed together, residential and industrial.